Da-da-da-da. Okay, here we are. Made it. Wait for everybody to jump. Ooh, 10. We're ready and waiting. Hi, everybody. How are you doing tonight? Speaking of 10, that was last night. Tonight is night 11. I'm going to have it right this time, not be behind. Oh, Miss Bonnie was in the chat. Kathy's already in the chat. Everybody's saying hi. Miss Kristen, welcoming everybody in. Thank you so much. Yeah. How's everybody doing? It's been a day. You know, it gets crazier and crazier. You just didn't know that it can escalate every day, did you? Sometimes I feel like we're just going to carry on and we're going to just like float through, and then stuff comes up and you're like, well, okay, then that's not how today's going to go. And we're going to do other things instead. Hi, Miss Gail. How are you tonight? Good to see you. Miss Midge made it. Hi, Midge. How are you? So we have about 20 people in the chat. Hi, I'm Becky, Vintagevikingtreasures. This is day 11 of 12 days of the 12 days of Christmas. Tomorrow night, our last 2 nights before the break for the holiday. And all the invoicing is going to be combined. All the shipping is going to be combined. All of it will be done, said and done when all the days are done. Hi, Vintage Beth. How are you tonight? Good to see you. And tonight is going to be day 2 of Wades, because I'm trying not to keep everybody up too late, including myself. And we have some more Wades to get through and finish up. And if we have time, I have a few other fun little critters to add on to the end tonight. So that's kind of the plan. Hi, Bob. Good to see you in the chat. And Miss Melinda is awake and ready to go. Good to see you, Miss Melinda. How was the winds today up, Kristen? I heard that, again, they've been threatening to cut off power up north. But it wasn't bad down here. And we had a beautiful day that was in the 60s again. So good. I'm glad, Beth. I know. I mean, there's a lot of things that a lot of worse things that could be going on. So I totally understand. So yeah, it's windy, but they didn't have any blackouts. Yeah, they're threatening blackouts up in Denver because of these winds. So terrible in Montana again. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe it just ended up further north than they expected, because it just doesn't seem to have appeared in northern Colorado like they had forecasted. So all right, there we go. All righty then. So without further ado, I think we might as well go ahead and just carry on where we left off last night. Wades will be a $3 start for everything. I will tell you the quantity that I have available at the beginning. Please put in a claim word. It's easier to keep track of which one we're on, especially if you have a little lag going on. If you want more than one and they've all been claimed, then you can go to a higher number, and that puts it into an offer up, and then you get the chance to claim more than one if you wish to. Or if I only have one, it becomes an offer up if more than one person is interested in them. So pretty much standard operating procedure for our other days. And last night especially, I think it was rolling pretty good. We kept Kim on her toes, typing away in the chat. And I'm sure Kristen will just hop right in there and get it just as quickly again tonight. So hi, Bev. Good to see you tonight. So without further ado, I think what I'm going to do is just start in the box that we were in with the nursery rhymes last night. All the nursery rhyme ones are gone. Basically, what I'm down to is critters. Look at there. One little nursery rhyme guide just got missed last night. Hi, Miss Nancy. Critters, I have a few of the Noah's Ark series, not very many, and then I have several that I haven't had before that are onesie twosies. So, okay, you ready? Ready, Miss Kristen? Oh, goodness sakes. Somebody is talking about me.
Yes, let's
No
go.
position. You ready to go? All right. Well, we're going to start on with this little guy that was a nursery rhyme person that got left behind. This is Jill of the Jack and Jill pair. I only have Jill. So she has that tan background. She has the yellow, the blue, and the green highlighting some of her details. So she has fallen down and rolled down the hill. There's the Wade at the bottom. And if anyone is interested in Jill, unfortunately, I don't have any Jacks this time. So I have in the past, but didn't end up with it shaking out this way this time around. And if anyone saw an animal that got passed last night and you want to throw it in the chat, let me know. And I can look in my other box because I've just set them in a box top, so they're still all visible. They're not all mixed up. So they'll be easy to pull out if there's something somebody was interested in. Okay, here we go. 3 available. I have the sitting up teddy bear. I have 2 that have the blue accents on the tan background. And I have 1 that is just the all tan available. He kind of looks like a piggy bank kind of style of a bear sitting up, sort of like a ceramic little guy. I'm gonna try make sure we got all 3. Let's see if we can show them. So this one's the tan, backwards, and then these 2 have the blue accent on them. And I don't know if we can show there's the front. There's the front of the ones with the blue accents. And again, the front and back of the all tan. So, all right, I see you, Miss Bonnie. What we were trying to do is just wait long enough to see if anybody else is coming in, and then otherwise we can claim it for whoever is just in. And if there is a choice, they can make the choice of blue or tan, Miss Bonnie, and how many you're interested in, 1, 2, or 3. And I left everybody's spots open yesterday. The tan one has a little roughness on the ear. Okay, Bonnie. Were you on? Did I miss you yesterday? Nope. Okay. Making sure. Bonnie. Perfect. Hi, Ma. Good to see you. All right. I'll pick you one. They're both pretty much the same. I'll get you one with the nice details on it. Thank you so much, Bonnie. And I think the other thing I said last night was that when we have multiple things like this on the invoice, it will say Wade's 3 times $3 each, or 2 times $4 each, depending on how they shake out. That's how I'm keeping a list of them. They won't be inventoried specifically as a critter or a style. They'll just be generic Wade's list. Oh, he is a broken one. We'll do the broken ones at the end too, because some of those I think I passed up yesterday and didn't even think about it. All right, I have 1 available. This is the lion. It's a big male lion with a dark mane on the tan. He's got some highlights with some red as well, and there's the Wade at the bottom. And I only have 1 of this guy. He's got, I need my magnifying glass out just in case. No, it's just the dark at the top. There was a lion that was in the Noah's Ark series, but this one is different. This one is bigger. He has got a nice, he's a nice, proud guy. Got good hair. Okay, 1 available. This is the light green glaze. It is the sea turtle. Oh, M Genesis, I see you on the lion. Sorry. There he is. Where are we? There we go. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Light green glaze. Again, the sea turtle. You can see him kind of floating in the water. Turn to one side. So this side has more of the back. This side more of the underbelly. Where is the Wade? You see 3 of his flippers on this side with his head, and then one on, oh, you can see 2 on this side. And the detailing of his shell. There is the Wade mark right there. We had animal in first. So mom needs to decide whether she wants to be 4 or higher. Well, I thought you had this one before, just saying. But I mean, you're welcome to get a second one if you need another one. But I thought you had most of the turtles before. So this is a little bit bigger one. It's wider, longer. So animal lover would like to be in or out. And we're going to put this here. Okay. They are out. Oh, Miss Melinda is in. This is the big guy. I guess maybe like one of the loggerheads or something like that, because this is a large turtle. Has all the pattern on the shell and on the underbelly. Mom is out. Thank you. Last call. We have Melinda at 5. Thank you, Miss Melinda. Remember which. I brought both my drinks over just in case one ran out. One's like half full. As long as we have a turtle lovers going on. I think this is the only other turtle I have tonight. I don't think I've had this one before. This is a little land turtle. He's not a sea turtle because he doesn't have the flippers, but we have like browns and green glazes kind of modeled all together. Here's his little head sticking out. And he is the shallow and wide with the Wade mark underneath. So he's a much smaller little guy, kind of like the sparrow that was really flat yesterday and the butterfly that was really flat. That's what this one reminds me of. Again, it's got really great detail on the back and the nice mark on the bottom, Wade, England. Yep, what it says. So we got animal lover in on this turtle. And we were doing some countdowns on them, Kristen, just because the lag was a little bit with the winds and stuff. So that would be great. Thank you so much. I'll put it down here. Find that spot. And last call. Thank you. Okay, this is bugging me. Stay there, so don't fall over. All right, the next one I have is a 3 quantity. Thank you, animal lover. I don't remember having this one before. He is super cute. He is a little hedgehog. He's almost 2 inches long and he's an inch wide this direction. So we have the lighter tan around the face, the darker brown on his backside, and then the black detailing on his nose. And he is just about I was going to tell you the height. He's a little bit taller than some of these other ones. Almost 3/4 of an inch tall. We have the mark underneath again on this one, and I have 3 available. They're all pretty much the same style. pretty much the same glaze, same kind of coloring. Got a little herd. Kathy, what is what's a group of hedgehogs called? Oh, and I forgot to look up see if there was a Wade museum. So, or a Wade grouping. So we got animal mom in for one, an animal lover in for one. I will just go ahead and pick since they are basically all the same. And then we'd have one left available. There's mom. There's animal lover. Perfect. Where'd my pencil go? There it is. All right. A prickle? That's interesting. You can take two. Yep. And just like that, everybody is claimed. Thank you so much. That's kind of a cute little term. A prickle of hedgehogs. Cool. Shrubbery. Oh, goodness. I have two of these available. This is the little fawn that's laying down. We have the dark brown glaze with a little bit of dark accent on the face and a little blue on the ears. Where is the Wade? The Wade is at the back side by the legs, and we also have some detailing with the spots. It's kind of a characterized deer a little bit, not as realistic as some of the other ones we've had, but kind of cute altogether. So I have two available. So, all right. So here's where we're at. Then when we have more than everybody in on it. So Bev is in first. Animal Lover is in second, looks like. Genesis, if you want one, it needs to be 4 or higher. Otherwise, if I had the same number if I had the quantity for everybody that claims it, I just give it to everybody for the original $3. So Genesis is going to be out. All right. Let's see. Bev, can I just pick for you? They're basically the same between the two of them. And we're at 3 for Animal and 1 for Animal Lover. Bev, did you have a spot yesterday? You didn't. All right, I got Miss Bev a spot. Animal Lover, fawn. Everybody's got one. I know, definitely. I'll get you the cutest one because they're both on the cuteness scale. Don't you worry. Okay, so what I have next is all singles, and then we'll move on to the next tray. I think I've had this one before. I have one available. We think this is, I think from previous times, I think this is like a hawk or a falcon. It's in the tan glaze, or a peregrine. That's another kind of falcon, I suppose. Kim, if she's in the chat, I don't think this one is an owl. Because we have the beak here and we have the long tail. I have an owl somewhere. Where did he go? I had an owl. Maybe we did him already. But this one is definitely a falcon or a hawk. But if that's what you meant, Genesis, then just let us know. If that's what you meant. Yes, it is hawk-esque. It is a predatory bird. He is out there searching for his dinner. So, and if that's what you meant, Genesis, and you wanted to claim this one, just put a yes in the chat. And we'll count them down for you'll pass. Okay. You got it. Okay. One left available. Bird of prey. Perfect. That is definitely what he is. We see a lot of those on the highway. A lot. They're out there on the fence posts, the big electrical poles, all the highway signs. Okay, I'm going to take a look at the super Yeah, he's got a chip. Put him in the chip pile for the end of the night. I have one available. We have a little kangaroo. And she has a little Joey in her pouch. The tan glaze. There is the Wade at the back. Her ears are good. One kangaroo. It's a twofer. You get a mama and a baby all in one in the lighter tan glaze. Sorry, I'm like trying to find the spot. Oh, goodness. I didn't even get a nap today, which is, I don't usually nap to start with. So there's that. We have one available. This is a goose of some sort. Oops, sorry. Tan glaze. There's a little bit of a darker spot here on the top. A little darker brown. A goose, a duck. I held it up next to the goose this blue one is the one that's normally in the Noah's Ark series. So it's not the same shape. It's a little bit different design. And then I have a duck to follow it up with. So it's not it's not. It's a long neck water bird. Animal lover in. Okay. Thank you so much. So this is the one to follow it up. One available. This is the kind of duck. Light tan glaze with the blue at the top. Multicolor. Little bit of yellow here on the bill. The Wade marking is right here. And there is that guy. That's right, blue duck. Animal lover in. All right. Counting it down. Appreciate it. Now, this next one, I'm gonna take, we're just gonna call him one, and if he's the other, it doesn't matter. Thank you. Green glaze. This is the flatter critter altogether. So we're looking at what? Alligator, a crocodile, a caiman, whatever one of those kind of critters you want it to be. We have the Wade mark on the bottom. I don't know if we can really tell. The shape of his mouth, he's got more bulgy eyes. I don't know. Is he ticking? We'd know if he was a crocodile if he was ticking. So, but there's all the detail on the backside and to his tail. And that big. Calling him, Janice is going to call him a croc. Sounds good to me. All right. Well, that's interesting. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Melinda has 1. Well, I just realized. Can you I have 3 marked down for you and only 2 in your spot. So I'm going to double check with you. I have the lion and I have the crocodile. Do you remember what the one was in the middle? Or did I mark something down and we passed on it? And I didn't, and I missed it on accident on your card. So if you don't mind, if you can let me know, that would be great. 1, 2, 3. That's those.
So tonight there was the one where there were the 2, and she was out on that one. There were 3 people who wanted it.
Okay. Yeah, I think I might have just that, or I marked it before something got finished being called. So I'm trying to slow down and make sure that I have everything marked correctly, and That's why I want to just double check right now because I have 6 at Animal Lover.
It was the
Right.
fawn.
Oh, was it?
We
Okay.
had 3 people who were interested.
1,
Genesis
2,
was
3,
the
4.
one and said
1,
they didn't
2,
want it.
3, 4. Got it. Okay. I'm like, why do I have an extra one marked down? Yeah, or the Falcon. That might have been it too. Okay. Want to make sure before we get too far, and I really messed myself up. So, all right, perfect. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna move to the last one out of this tray. I haven't seen this one before. It's like a little lamb. It's a white glaze with green detailing of the grass underneath. The Wade mark is right here at the bottom. You can even see like the little curls on the fleece, but it's a little lamb. I haven't had this one before. And I don't, oh, that is not a lamb. Is that a lamb? Well, why would, okay, now I'm questioning myself. Look at the tail. Lambs don't have long tails like that, do they? Or do they in England? I mean, it looks like a little lamb to me. What else would it be? Not a fox. Y'all, I don't know. It's not a cow, it's not a calf. Maybe they have longer tails in England. I'm going to call it a lamb and stick with that. I'm like, wait, it has a tail. What happened here? Okay. We're going to start on ones that I have the higher quantities of, Kristen. It's just easier to start there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 available. And make sure you don't have any chips. But I have 7 available, several of which have the two-tone with the tan and the blue at the bottom. I think these are the otters. And some are just the tan by themselves with no multicolor glaze. So I have 1, 2, 3 with the blue at the base, and then 4 with the one color glaze. Again, here's what they look like next to each other if anybody needs an otter. And they have the Wade marking on the bottom there on the back. And there they are. Okay. So I know I've had that one before. Okay. 3 available. Dark brown glaze. Hi, Sherry. Welcome in. We're doing Wades again. I have a raccoon. There's the Wade at the bottom. And there is the raccoon. You can see his little, you can almost see the darker around his eyes. I have 3 of those available. All in the brown glaze. See if I don't want to drop anybody. There's 3 of them there. Animal lovers taking 1 raccoon, or would you like more than 1? I'll pick you the one I like best with the most detail showing. And you can let me know if you want more than 1. And we're losing the lead already. Okay, that's what I was looking for yesterday. That's a chipped one. A single. All right. Thank you, animal lover. Can you see all 3? You sure can. This is the one that I thought you would like best. Has a little more detail on the face. And then here are the other 2. This one's just a tad darker, a little more glaze on it. And the detail just shows up better on this first one. And that's what I was thinking. Let me know if you want more than 1. All 3. You got it. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. All right. I have another bird, but this one is more tropical. It is. You're right. That green glaze. I have 2 available. And see, the Wade is right here on the front, right there. Kind of sitting at an angle forward. You can see his feet, one on each side. Has that great fin of feathers on the top of its head. And I have 2 of those available. Kind of a mohawk look to this bird. Okay. Same deal. We only have Animal Lover in. You can tell me whether you'd like 1 or 2. It looks like this one is a little bit lighter glaze and this one is a little bit darker, like around the feet and such. Has a little bit more coloring to it. So that would be the darker of the 2. I think it's just a matter of how heavy-handed they were when they would put it on, or and it would get fired, or which round it was. All right, take them both. Thank you. This one is just in time for Christmas. Let me make sure I have. I think I'm going to do these in 2 groups. What I believe it is that I have I have 2 hippopotamuses. I have 3 of each. This one is just a smidge bigger. It's a tan glaze. What I'm remembering is that the hippopotamus for the Noah's Ark series was a different color, but I might be mistaken. So it's the same. So I have 3 of this one, and I have 3 of this one. Where they are, this one is just a smidge smaller, but they are both the same design, same basic colorway. That one was a little bit in the tans. They're not much different than each other. It's just when they sit next to each other, when I was starting to sort them, it just looks, it's like a 1/4 of an inch shorter off the nose. And I don't know exactly how to show that. You can kind of see that this guy sticks out a little bit more, and this one is just a smidge shorter. So, but same shape otherwise, as far as I can tell. Same colorway, and the Wade is right here. Nobody needs a hippopotamus for Christmas. I mean, they're not coming at Christmas, but you know what I mean. Okay. We're going to go to this one. It's a color we haven't had up much tonight. It's a blue-gray kind of color glaze. I have 5 available. These are the little ponies. And see, it's like standing on a little, it's on a stand. Let's rephrase that. We have like grass underneath. You have the tail. Got a cute little smile. And then there is the Weight of England at the base. And I have 5 of those available. Definitely a herd of ponies. There they are, all 5 of them. Oh, see? I hold it up a different direction. This one has a chip. I'm taking it out. That makes 4. 4 available. In good condition. I didn't check his backside apparently. And as soon as I turned it around, that light caught that white. And I saw that chip. All right, Animal Lover. How many ponies do you need? Again, they're very, very similar in the glazes. I try and tell you if something looks a little bit, off from one to the other. If anything, this one is a tad paler blue gray color. I'm going to take all 4. All right. Thank you, animal lover. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Thank you. All right. I have 5 available. We have a couple different colorways. I have a 2-tone with the light to the dark brown of the beaver. I have an all brown. But there are 5 available. Looks like I have 3 that are kind of the multi-brown colorway. That was the second. This is the third. They're very similar. And then 2 are in the all dark. And is that one seriously right now? That one's chipped. Oh, I check them and check them and check them. And then something still pops up. Sorry, Kristen. Let's see. Do I have... Oh, let's try this. It'll give me a little bit more of a flat surface to put these on here since we have so many. They're a shape I can't hold. So there's the 3 that are the 2-tone, and then the one on the end that has all brown. Okay. Miss Cindy, you would like a hippopotamus. Certainly. Would you like the, a bigger one or a smaller one? Like I said, let's see if we can put them next to each other. Basically the same colorway. There's the one behind here is just a little bit smaller than the one ahead, but the same style, same design. And I'll put you down for one. The bigger, you got it. Cindy. I don't think you had one last night either. Cindy B. Thank you. Right there. Perfect. Okay. I think we're going to keep going with this this lid. Seems to be helpful with these ones that have multiple different colorways. I have 4 available until I notice a chip or a crack. 2 that are all blue. They're like the seal, like a harbor seal. And 2 that have the brown to the blue at the base. Now, looks like the Wade is on the back, right there at the base. And that is what they look like, front side, back side. 4 total available, 2 of each glazeway. We had a seal in the circus style last night, but this guy is much bigger. You can also see like his flippers on the base. So one with the bluest base. This way. I'm thinking this one. Goes for M. Thank you. All right, so we have 1 2-tone, 2 blue left. There we go. Now this, excuse me, 3 available. I'm gonna spin them around. Nope, 2 available. There was one group I got in that I thought I had pulled out all the chips, and I was a little disappointed in the grouping that I got. And seems like more were chipped than I realized. So I apologize for stopping and starting on them. I have two of these leopard kind of. I'm gonna say leopard or cheetah because we have spots. They're the tan glaze. They're on a base. Looks like the weight is right there on the backside. It's on the prow. And this guy looks like he has a little more glaze like in one eye than the other one does. But these are a little bit longer versus more standing up animals. Okay. I'm going to look at these really good before I tell Miss Kristen how many we have. Looks like we have 3 available. They're in the tan glaze. A squirrel of some sort, I believe, with a big tail. This is the backside. There is the wade on the back right there. And that's what their detailing looks like on the front in that tan glaze color. That's where you have the squirrels available. So good to see everybody being able to come in on the chat. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with us. Love all the thumbs up and the comments. I appreciate you so much. All right. That's another 2 available. We've had a couple of their elephants previously, but this is the darker blue glaze. No, there's only 1. Goodness sakes. It's coming up here and hitting the light. 1 available. Otherwise, I have 2 chipped ones that we can revisit at the end. This is a different style than we had earlier. They had a lot of different styles of elephants. We have 2 different ones in the circus and at least 2 other ones in the other critters. And I think there was another style. I don't know if there was an elephant on the Noah's Ark one or not too. So I have 1 of those available. You can, Miss Kristen. Definitely. Thank you. Three squirrels. Got it. Okay, elephants. We did you. Start here like this. I have 5 available as long as we're 5 to start with.
Hold on.
Yep.
Midge put in that she wants a squirrel at 3, and if Midge would like 1 squirrel, she can have 1, and I'll take the 2.
Okay.
So Midge, just let us know if 1 is okay or if you wanted more than 1.
All righty then. Sounds good to me. Did you need more than 1, Midge? There's the owl that I had yesterday. He's in the chip pile. Poor guy. I'll finish getting these ones, this one organized. 1 is okay. Perfect. I have 5 available on these warthogs, Pumbaa. So I have 3 in this lighter tan and 2 in the little darker color. They all have the same design, the same details. We have those big horns coming out of their mouth. There's the weight at the front. But these three are a little bit lighter, and these two are a little bit darker. Not by much. I think you can see it a little bit there. But there's the Wade on, on that side, right there at the base. I don't think I've seen a meerkat, but we have the warthog or the whatever kind of hog, wild boar, whatever you want to call these. One of the two. One darker. Okay, Miss Cindy. I got you. Thank you so much. Right there. One for Cindy. I'm going to separate these two because they're hard. Well, I don't want to drop them. I've done enough dropping in this 12 days already. I have 4 available. These two are a little more of the lime green color, and these two have a little bit more blue in the green. It's just a little bit brighter glaze. This is just a little bit, just a smidge different color-wise. There's not much difference to it, but I think you can see it when they're like next to each other. This is like a parrot, I think, of some sort, but he almost looks like he has a mustache. A parakeet, I don't know on this one, but he's sitting up on a perch. There he is. And the Wade marking is right there, right in front. I'm going to turn them this way. So these two are more like the lime green, and this is more of a sage green. I guess is about as close of a description I can give you on those. But they also remind me a little bit of the character in Horton Here's a Who, with that mustachy kind of feather look to them. I'm going to move them over here before I drop them. Since this was the lid to a box for somebody's favorite lights. Cindy, you'd like a lime one? It's a nice sturdy box, and it's a good size, so it's been working really well. All right, I got you, Miss Cindy. Thank you so much. One for you, one lime green bird. All right. Let's see what we can do here. I think these are the single color and the double color. I have 6 available. These are the little chimpanzees. We have 3 in the all tan or brown color. And I have 3 that go from the tan to the darker, almost like a gray glaze at the bottom. They're all sitting in that little crisscross applesauce kind of style. The mark for the Wade is on the back. And I'm going to turn this guy around because you can see like they left the faces a little bit lighter to emphasize that. And then the darker, the single tone ones are more of a chocolatey brown color. So 6 chimpanzees available. These guys are troublemakers. Or we were talking about this one other year. They had that story about the lady who had the chimpanzees and stole the one that was supposed to go to a sanctuary, and she hid him away and all that stuff. Hi, Geneva. Good to see you. Some of those reality stories you're like, wow, isn't that something? You never know what somebody's willing to do. Like the guy who had all the lions and everything, or the Tiger King. That was the big one years ago. It looks like I have the same lion as earlier, but in the single glaze color. It was in a different spot, in a different box. So M, this is the one you claimed earlier with the darker brown on the tan. But I also have 2 available in the all tan. They were in different boxes. They must have looked a little bit different sizes when I was sorting them out at like 11 o'clock the night before. And the weight should be there on the base on the backside. Perfect. It's good to know. Thank you. Reminds me of the lion too from Wizard of Oz. Okay, I have 1 available. This is my a little bit of roughness on the ears, but that is under the glaze. And that's usually where these poor giraffes usually lose the little piece. He's sitting down, got his legs tucked underneath him. So 1 of those available with no chips. Who do you see first there, Kristen? Oh, okay. Melinda. So Genesis M, if you're interested in being in or out, let me know. I know I have 1 of these stuck away somewhere that I had in a type cut tray from when I was a kid. This is the one I really remember. And Genesis says 4. Melinda is in at 5. Here's a little tail at the back right there. It's cute. I'm thinking he's reticulated is the name for the shape of his spots, if my memory serves me correctly. I did a research paper on giraffes when I was in like 3rd or 4th grade. Genesis is in, Melinda is out. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, that makes sense. That's a pair. That one's missing 1. Is that what that is? I don't think that's right. We'll double check. Okay. All right, what I have next is part of the Noah's Ark series. That might be right. I have 2 of these available. They are the green glaze, and that's Noah and his wife. This one's a little bit darker, a little more glaze. Wade mark at the bottom. 1 year I had the whole Noah's Ark, the whole ark itself, where you could put on the animals and everybody on it on the display. But I have not seen another one of those in a long time. And I don't have very many of the style of animals that go with it. So here's what I'm wondering. Because they came in pairs, I'm thinking that this lion that I showed earlier, I haven't looked these up in a long time. So this is the female without the big mane and the male with the big mane. So I'm thinking that that is the pair that should have gone with. And I just showed him by himself. So the together with it. So for the Noah's series. And she has her tail, and his tail is there. But I'm pretty sure it looks right together, because if it's not right, I will undo it. But I didn't look up every single one of these guys before we started. And then I have a pair of the rhinoceroses. That'll be a $5 start. There's the bigger guy and the gal. They have a little bit of difference in their glaze, but they are in this brown colorway. But I know that I remember this one from the Noah's Ark series. That's a pair of rhinoceroses. Because I think the other ones we had the other night were gray. Next up, a pair for $5. I have the zebras. They are in the white glaze. One is standing up, the other is laying down. They are a little bit smaller in comparison to, like, say, the lions. They're a little bit smaller piece. And those, they have good, this guy has a really good detail on his mane on the top. And then I have singles. This was the gander or the goose. Only have this one of the two, so it's a $3 start. That's the blue glaze. And the other single I have from the Noah's Ark series is the rooster. I do not have the hen that corresponds to it, so this is a $3 start, and then I'll read that comment. Sorry. There's the rooster in the green glaze. Okay. And I will go back because I'm going to set him here because I see another comment. So what did I miss? The goose. The goose was for Animal Lover. Thank you. Got you. The standing zebra in the white. Going to Genesis M. Thank you. And the rooster. Well, I think we have. Looks like Genesis was in on. Well, Animal Lover took the goose. Oh, yeah.
Yep, you're right. Sorry about that.
Okay. I got double O's in both of them. And then the rooster was Genesis. I don't see anybody else in that one for that one yet.
All right. So we have Animal Lover takes the goose at 3.
Yep.
And Genesis takes the standing zebra and the rooster.
Yep.
All right. Sorry about that.
Nope, you're good. I think we're all tied up.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Oh my. This for sure is. Okay, I'm going to move. So I've gone through all of the styles once now. And what I wanted to do was do the last offer on the chipped ones before, just in case somebody wanted a chip one. But I think we did this one last night. The chip ones start at 1, Kristen. I did the dancing. This is like the little orangutan from the circus that has a skirt on it. I think somebody got one of those last night that had a chip. This has the chip right here on the face and the brown glaze. This guy was part of the Nursery Rhyme series, and he has, where's his chip? Right there. Oh, it's on his, there it is. He's the one who stuck in his thumb, pulled out a plum. Here's this chip at the base right here. Well, hi, Jason. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Long time no see. How are you? Welcome to the craziness of that is 12 Days of Christmas. Where this is my 11th day of 12 in a row, bringing you live sales. Let's see. So I have two of this elephant with a chip. There's one here with it right here on the base. This is the one I had earlier tonight. And this one has a chip on the base on this side. So depending on which way you want to turn it, the chip on there. I don't know if it's on his trunk. Nope, not on his trunk, but the blue elephant was available. I'm so sorry. The yawns are getting me tonight. Thanks for coming and saying hi. I showed this pony. Yeah, we had the pony earlier tonight. This one has a chip, like half his tail is missing. And you saw that as I turned him around. So from this side, he's okay. But this side, he has a big piece of tail missing. This was one of the marsupials. We really couldn't. I have no idea which one it is. I think I showed this as a chip piece yesterday, but there's two. There's a chip. Well, there he is. You have the big long tail, but there's a chip right here. And the other one was like a bubble on the tail as well. So, yeah, it's been crazy. I haven't been able to have as much of the YouTube viewing myself lately. I wish I could drive and watch YouTube all the time because I'm in the car doing more of that than anything these days. Sometimes I remember and can put something on. This was, I think, the golden retriever, and he has a chip right here on the base. It's a little bit harder to see because it's not the white porcelain. But nonetheless, he has a chip right there on the front of his base. I think I showed this one last night. It's the butterfly. He's missing part of this wing and the top of that wing. But, they don't have to be perfect. Sounds good. The pony was, well, that's a possibility. Okay, this is the German Shepherd. And because the porcelain is more of a gray tone on this, it was harder to see. But he's got a chip on his ear right here. And the other one has a chip on same ear. Maybe they were in a fight in the box. But two of the German Shepherds. This one we showed tonight earlier was that leopard with the spots, or the cheetah. Where was his? Oh, there it is. Glaring right at the front. Right at the front of his paw. This one was also tonight. It's the American beaver, and he has a chip on the back right by the word or the wade. Okay. Midge will take the golden. You got it, Midge. Thank you. All right, last three. This I don't know if I showed this tiger or not before because this is not the same tiger as the circus way. He's got really great stripes. He's in the tan. There's his wade. His tail curls all the way around the front. But he has a chip on his ear. And it was the only one this year. It's the only one I had. So, I know. Eventually, I'm getting to it. I've been working on it. I have like 2 whole clear shelves after this. Been clearing out behind me, organizing, all the things. So, Melinda? Where are you? There you are. Thank you, Melinda. And this one I only had one of. And unfortunately, again, half his his ear is missing right there, but he's a gorgeous little owl. Tan, he's a little bit darker, so light tan to the brown, and then a little darker color right up here at the front where his feet are. Where's the wade? The wade is on the back right here. He's a great little owl. But yeah, I mean, you turn him, you'll see that on that side. Now it's not so noticeable from the front, but it's the only owl I had in this style as well. And then the last of the chippies is I have a giraffe. One of the giraffes, but again, the ears. This ear is almost totally gone. Can see that side? This one has been taken off. Totally missing that side of his ear. So I have that giraffe available. All right, Miss Melinda. Taking in my orphan giraffe. Okay, those are all the things, all the ones from that. And we're right at 9 o'clock, which is awesome. So, okay. These I had set aside. These are not Wade's. Yes, Kathy, you can have one of the May girls. I'll get one out for you. There she is. Thank you. And did you have one? I don't think you had a spot yesterday. I got you right there. Stay there. Perfect. I got this little set. They're miniatures, they're porcelain, but they're not Wade's. But I had them out to show this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different styles. And this is what I have written down for them. They're KFS. Bread bean. They're French. They were a bean collection, and they're Prince Valiant characters. This is what I have written down. So each one of them is a different character in Prince Valiant. And I was going to show them, again, we can start them at the, the $3 each. They're a little bit smaller than the Wade. I mean, they're definitely smaller than a Wade. Let me put it up next to, say, this is a teddy bear that we had earlier. So they are just a smidge smaller. I thought they were interesting because they were a similar porcelain miniature. But what I don't know is who's who because of the names on them. But they are marked 1992 KFS. And I can show you each one of them. Because I think there's like Prince Valiant, and then there's Guinevere, and there's some kings and a knight. And so we're just going to number them. This is number 2. There's that side. They're made out of, but they feel just like the porcelain of the Wades. But they are French. So if there's any of them that you're interested in, something I have not had before. I didn't know they made these. He's got a red cape. He'll be the 3rd knight. I would imagine we could do a Google search and you could figure out who is who and what character they are. Let me put this one out. This guy, what does he have? Oh, he's got his hand. That's his hand up there. Yes. Like the creators of Prince Valiant comic strip. Correct. That's what these are from. So he's got his hand up to his head. My understanding is these came out of an estate who a guy had, he was buying things as an investment and then passed away, and he had multiple storage units just full of items that he never had even opened. And when they were opening, all of the different packages as they went through them, the people that bought the storage units, he had multiple collectibles in the Prince Valiant series, or different things that had to do with Prince Valiant was one of the things that he was always buying. So comic books, like gum wrappers, but there weren't a lot, but these came up and I thought they were really different. So this is a lady, I'm not quite sure. And again, each one right here in the front, let's see, you can see the KFS 1992, I believe, right there. So they are all, again, just right at 1.25 inches tall. And then we have 2 of this gal, and I think this is Guinevere. And I think, yeah. I think is that the one who rode her horse without any clothes on? Or whatever that character was. Because she's got some clothing malfunction going on there. But so if anyone is interested in any or all, I'd be willing to give a price on the whole set of them as well. Let me see if we can balance. Oh, looks like we have 2 of that first guy. All right, we're going to take him down. We're going to put one of her up. There we go. So it looks like we have 2 of each of this, of Guinevere and the first one in the red cape, and then 1 available. Is it Lady Guinevere? That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Or Godiva. I'm reading it and saying Guinevere. So they looked akin to like the pewter say knights and stuff as well. So I thought they were interesting. I took a little gamble on them, but something fun to bring you guys to show you as well. So his nephew is a newscaster. Oh, wow. That's cool. Interesting. See, you get all sorts of fun tidbits that you never know about. So that is that miniature. Okay, so I have a couple different random things, and then I have some nightlights to show you for tonight. And then I think we'll be right on about where we want to be. I found some more of the Hallmark style Merry Miniatures. Yep. This one says Hallmark cards. 1983. Again, these will all be a $3 start. This is a mouse, Christmas mouse on the cheese with a bow on the tail, on the cheese, a little Santa hat. This one is a little bit bigger at 2.5 inches tall. So we can say mouse. I was going to say, just like the ones Melinda got last time. Miss Melinda. Where are you? There you are. Perfect. I know, Kathy is my Googling queen. She is really good at anything we throw in the chat to go like, wait, what do we know about this? What do we know about that? Me too. Speaking of which, so I know somebody asked last night, did anybody happen to Google and see if there is some sort of a museum or say a visitor center or something for the Red Rose Tea Company and or the Wade Company in England? So next up, we have the 2.5-inch snowman holding a wreath. He is marked on the bottom right there, Hallmark cards with the year of, might need all the magnifying glasses. Nope, no year on that one. So there is the snowman. Oh, that's cool. Animal lover claiming the snowman. Oh, we got Midge coming in also at the same before we counted it down. So Midge, let us know if you want to be 4 or higher. Not in the countdown yet. Put that little note back there. I think I have some little Christmas cards, vintage Christmas cards with this graphic on it. We'll get to the smaller ones. Midge will be 4. Animal, let me know. Like to stay in or out? Out. All right. Midge is over here for 1 at Hallmark. HM. Okay. Thank you, Midge. Thank you, Animal. And I don't know. Is this one? Oh, I think this one's an ornament. Yep. His little hook was hiding in his hat. Little owl on skates. The knit fabric hat. The skates are metal and the rest of it is a resin. Let's see if I can find out what year he is. They're usually marked. There it is. No? Usually marked underneath. I'm not seeing a spot for this one. That or it's hiding. So, but we have the owl ornament with the little knit hat. Okay. We count that one down. We find Miss Melinda's. So this one is the mouse. This one is the owl. Got it? All the critters play nice together over here. Thank you, Melinda. We have the teddy bear. I swear. It's the color. It's because they're not. It's the same color on color. It's really hard to read. 1982 Hallmark cards. Little teddy bear with a red bow. And this is getting right about the right size for the Merry Miniatures that they did. More common in this size. The other ones were a little bit bigger to start with. So he's got like little stitches to look like a stuffed bear. Miss Cindy B is in on the bear. So we have, counting that one down, 1 Hallmark bear. Cindy B, where are you? There you are. Perfect. Thank you. See if I can read it while we're finishing the countdown. 1983 is the next one. Thank you. 1983 Merry Miniature is a little kitten in the hat. It has a real satin ribbon bow tied around its neck. Mark and the original price point on the bottom. All white. Right at 1 3/5 tall. Miss Kristen in on the kitty cat. Okay, cat. Thank you. And perfect. Counting that down. Let's see this. I don't know why one of these is better at reading these than the other. 1983 again. Last call. Perfect. Little snowman. That's just a little bit over 1.25 inches tall. 1983. His scarf is resin and it's stationary. He's got a little bit of a very faint smile there. Green gloves, red stripe on the hat. red scarf. There is his mark on the bottom, an original price point sticker. That big. And this must have been the 1983. There's a whole bunch of them from 1983. Animal Lover in on the little snowman. Thank you. Cut on the countdown. Perfect. Thank you. 1983 Little Mouse. He looks like he's just waking up or getting ready to go to bed, one of the two. Gray mouse, green hat, red nightshirt, little tail, pink ears, and details on the face. There is the original marking on the bottom with the original price point sticker. We had Animal Lover in and Melinda in. That's a cute little guy. Let's see how tall he is. Right at 1.25 inches tall. Animal Lover's out. Thank you. A $4 mouse. To Miss Melinda. Thank you. And the last of the Merry Miniatures that I found, I haven't found many of these lately, honestly. The bag I had a couple weeks ago and this bag full, the only ones I've come up with in a while. 1987. This is the little two-tone black and white puppy. He's holding a stocking that's green and red. He has a green collar. Little spot. Again, oh, he's missing an ear. I didn't even notice that because my finger was on it. He's missing an ear. Right there. Looks like popped out because he only has one ear. So if you're interested in him, you'll let me know if you want to stay in on him or not. I mean, you can't tell from this side. I would do him at $2 if you want to be in on the puppy. I didn't even notice it. Some of their pieces, they were like multi-pieces that they glued together. So I know you could. I got some little bitty like butterflies and flowers and things like that to glue on some of the chipped pieces I have. I thought it'd be a good way to kind of spruce them up. But if you're interested in the puppy with one ear, I understand, Animal. No worries. He'll go over here and hang out. Okay. So, let's see. And the last couple items I would like to show tonight are a few different plush. 2 different styles. One is the Warmies, which is a brand of a critter, like a stuffed animal that you can put in the microwave for like kids. Like they have beans or whatever they have inside their weighted piece. They have the tail on here. It tells you about the warning, heat only in the microwave. The other one I have, the tag was taken off, but you can get instructions for them. I would like to put these out at, I have a penguin at a $12 start. I believe these retail somewhere around $25 to $30 originally. This one has been pre-owned. I don't think they have scents to them, do they? No, I don't think so, but my nose. So, but the penguin, he has the big long tail. Here's his tag that says, excuse me, penguin. There it is. Warmies right there. Midge is going to rescue our one-eared puppy. All right. Thank you, Midge. And then the other one that I have available in the Warmie is this cute little gingerbread girl. She's got the red bow in her hair, the embroidered buttons, and little frosting details on her arms and the body. The long tags that had all the warnings on it have been cut off on her, but she has her warmies tag right here. Again, the weighted style. And she is super clean and super cute. So, all right, Cindy is in on the gingerbread girl. Thank you, Miss Cindy. So we'll find you here. So okay. And we're counting that down. Put her over here. Don't jump on all the Wades, little miss. She is adorable. I've seen some of these that have been very well loved, but again, on my plush, I really try and make sure I pick up stuff that is nice and clean and still has a lot of life left in them. So Penguin, you sit there. And this is my last plush that I have that I'm going to do tonight, but I have multiple quantities of this, and I thought this would be kind of fun because it would be we're going to get ahead of a season instead of being behind. These are Hershey's Kisses, little plush. They're little plush critter inside the foil shaped kiss. So for Valentine's Day, or if you have somebody who has a birthday coming up, anniversary, they are all in these little pink foil kisses. The critters come out. They come out. Okay, I'm gonna try and not. Is it attached? It is attached. I gotta go the other direction. So these are gonna be $3 each. Oh, it's totally attached. Come on. Anyway, it's brand new with tags, and they come out. This is the bunny style. So we have, there's the brand, there's the original tag. We have the little kisses tag. This is the bunny. So there's the ears and the little cotton tail sticking out on the other side. I have 6 of the bunny available. So that's what I'm saying. I have a quantity of these. So I have 6 bunnies. I have 12 puppies. There's a little spot with an embroidered details on the face. There's his little tail with a little embroidered detail on his tail. So you just need to tell me which one you like, and I have 20 of the kittens available. I'm pretty sure that I have enough for everybody, whatever quantity is that they want at this point. So, and then the kitten has a little red bow and a tail on this side. They are just adorable. They're kind of, let's see, they're kind of like a squishmallow size. They're about 4 inches tall and about 4 inches across. So let's see, Miss Bonnie was in first. She can tell us what she would like, and we'll just work our way down. How is that? So, Bonnie would like 1 kitten, 1 puppy. Bonnie here. This is the Hershey. Yes, 3 each. Times 2. So kitten.
Midge is next.
And puppy. Okay. Thank you. Midge, what would she like?
We need to know what Midge wants.
Okay. Oops. These are the kisses. Blush. Yeah, Midge, what would you like? So she's taking 1 kitten and 1 puppy. I'll keep track on my end what's still available, and I'll tell you if we're getting it close to anything. But we definitely have. I think I have 3 dozen total to start with. So.
We'll get to Carol. I'm still Maria. I'm still waiting to hear from Midge in terms of what Midge would like.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll go to Carol, and then we'll go to Cindy and Bev and Vintage. So
Perfect.
just waiting for Midge, and then we'll move on.
Sounds good. Let's see. And I don't think I have.
All right.
That.
So Midge
Yep.
takes a bunny and a puppy.
Okay. I had it here. So 3 times 2, 1 bunny and a puppy. Okay. Thank you.
Carol takes one of each.
Carol Bloom.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Midge.
Cindy takes one of each.
Pup, hit, bun. Got it. Okay, so I got Carol. So that's what I just was at. Sorry, what was the last name? Was Cindy B?
Cindy B takes one of each.
Okay.
Beverly takes a kitten and a puppy.
Okay, we got Cindy B down. Sorry. I'm just a little behind you because I'm trying to make sure I getting it noted correctly. And Bev was the next one, yeah?
Yep, Beverly was the next one, and that is 1 kitten and 1 puppy.
Okay. All right. So the only one that I was any in danger of getting close to being out of was the bunny, and I think we've only had 2 of them claimed, so I think we're good.
Vintage Beth
Yep.
takes a takes a bunny and a cat.
2 times bunny and a kitten. Perfect. I love these. I thought these were the cutest things ever. So then these will be, before Valentine's and everything, be on the way ahead of time. So that's why I wanted to offer them now. So when I got to January, I'm not like, oh no, we're only 2 weeks from Valentine's. And
Can I please get a kitten?
You can. Definitely.
Thank you.
Let me find your name. There you are.
And please let us know if we missed anyone. I'm going through and looking really quick, but yeah, reach out if we missed you.
And I think, let's see, puppy kitten. There's 1 bunny right there. Puppy kitten. 2 bunnies. 3 bunnies. 4 bunnies. Yeah, so I have 2 bunnies left available. So I had 4 claimed. And that was the only one that I had a smaller quantity of. So what are these called? They're called, oh, well, here we go. ANI rolls, ROLLZ with kisses. And then you have the little critter. Each one, there's the bunny with the kiss. This one's tag has the puppy with the kiss. And this one has the kitten with the kiss. And on the back side, oh, wait. Yeah, they're calling them a kitty roll, a puppy roll, and a bunny roll. Let's Roll. That's the name of the company right there. So, and then it must be just a partnership with Hershey's, especially for the holidays. So, all right. So if anybody wants more of those, I definitely have more of those, and happy to get ahead of the holiday, and then I can put some out in the booth and be ahead of the holiday there as well. So
Cindy B would like 1 more kitten and 1 more puppy.
Definitely. So we're going to have 2 kittens and 2 puppies and 1 bunny and 5 total for Cindy.
Correct.
Okay. 3 times 5. Perfect. All right. And Bev's going to go with another bunny.
And Beth Vintage would like 1 more, would like a puppy too.
Okay, got it. And did I see Bev add a bunny too? Something just popped up. I saw it out of the corner of my eye.
Yes.
Okay, that means I have 1 bunny left. And I think the other ones were 10. So I think we're close on the other one, on the puppies, but I will double check. 1, 2, 3, I think we're close. I think I think we have everything that's good within the numbers though. So
So just to clarify, so it looks like Vintage Beth is taking a bunny, a puppy, and a kitten.
mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
And Bev is
The
adding,
same.
is taking all three as well.
Yep.
All
Do you want I can read them off what I have real quick if we want to make sure everybody's all on the same page. Because we just read Vintage Beth and we read Bev Gardner's. So I have both of those at one of each. Carol Bloom, we have her for one of each of the three. Midge, I have one bunny, one puppy. And over here, I have Cindy B, 2 kittens, 2 puppies, 1 bunny. And Bonnie, I have 1 kitten, 1 puppy. And Kristen, I have 1 kitten. And I believe that's what I have everything. That's how I have it all written down currently up to date. So if I didn't have something that you wanted, please throw it in the chat. But I think we got it all double checked. Each direction from Kristen, from me. And so this is one of my favorite things to do is bring something that I don't usually see on the sales. So I love these. I think they are so fun. So I was happy. I was just waiting to have a little bit of extra time to sneak these in the evening. So, all right. I think we've made it through. We're even a little bit under the 10 o'clock time frame that we like to stop at. And tomorrow night, the last night of the 12 nights of Christmas, which is amazing that we are all the way to the end. So I think that's it for tonight. So thank you so much, Kristen, for helping me keep on top of all of that tonight. I appreciate it so much. And you just never know what's coming for the last night because I don't know what's coming yet. I have a list of all the little things I want to finish up. Miss Gail, I think those are going to be probably sneaking in tomorrow night as well. Because I want to be able to make sure that I give them enough time and enough description. So they are sitting right here next to me. I have them in the house. So there's a sneak peek of one of the items that'll be coming for Saturday night. And thank you so much, everybody. Have a great night. Have a great Saturday, the last Saturday before Christmas. And I'll see you next time. Good night, everyone.